Would you want to know when your last days would be? What if you had a stark reminder every day staring you in the face? How would you live your life? What relationships would you foster? The city of Lumiere lives under the shadow of the monolith, which brings the looming inevitable threat of death. Each year, the paintress, a mysterious godlike figure in the distance, counts down from year to year. The number represents the oldest a person can be, which means anybody over that age mysteriously disappears. This is an event called the Gommage. This started at 100 and is now down to 33. As this happens, a new group of expeditioners prepare to embark on a mission to discover the truth behind the paintress.
5 tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s.
And more importantly, put a stop to her. As the years have gone on, their departure has become a mere part of the ritual, more of a performance to contribute to meaning and purpose of the Gommage, and to empower the next generation with information to prepare for the next expedition.
You're so busy anyway.
This is exemplified by the repeated use of phrases like "we continue" and "for those who come after."
Look around, look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue.
These phrases, while meaningful, only become more empty as time goes on.
For those who come after. Right?
There is an intense juxtaposition of hope and hopelessness, beauty and despair. As you progress through the decaying landscapes, where so many before you have sacrificed, you look out over the landscape to admire the beauty. As you admire the landscape, basking in its beauty, you pan in any direction and see destruction or the looming threat of the monolith.
Does she?
Yeah.
After 67 years of the Gommage and the expeditions, hope has faded. The expeditioners are only a symbol and no longer a sign for hope.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
The realization that humankind will soon have its own Gommage, just like the individuals that came before. With only 33 years left for humankind, you see very few children, as the realization for many has hit them all too hard.
Didn't have children.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know...
A child born today will only be about 12 by the time of their parents' Gommage, and then only another 9 years before their own. You realize that at one point, there will be no more adults, no more teenagers, no more children, and eventually there will be just no more. As people approach the end also approaches them. The social fabric of the city has eroded over time. Interpersonal relationships seem less meaningful, and any efforts for the future become more futile. A few sparks of hope still exist with some, but are constantly challenged by the crushing realities at hand. Despite the impending death and ultimate extinction, Lumiere does still have hope.
Tomorrow will still come.
Over the years, hope has shifted from an expedition to stop the Gommage themselves, to going on a mission for the sole purpose of gathering information to prepare the next expedition. They know they will not solve the problem, but perhaps make it better, or improve the odds, even if only incrementally. This offers a dark opportunity to meditate on mortality, searching for meaning even when it seems meaningless. It shows the persistence of the human spirit, no matter how bleak it may seem. It holds a mirror up to society and individuals, reflecting the dangers of resignation and idleness, and emphasizes the necessity of hope.
This too is your legacy.
Now, what would you do if you knew your days were numbered, and you knew exactly what that number was? If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more deep dives in the vast worlds of gaming.